4 canned foods that build muscle after 60. Have you ever wondered why some people your age keep their strength, while others seem to lose it no matter what they eat? Everywhere you look, the advice sounds the same. Eat more protein. Try sardines. 10 eggs a day for muscle. So you try it. But nothing changes. The mirror looks the same, your arms feel the same, and the energy you hoped for never comes. Maybe it's not your fault. Maybe the real problem isn't how much protein you eat, but what kind you choose. If you're watching this video, please take a moment to like, share, and subscribe. It helps more seniors find evidence-based health tips that can truly make a difference. The truth about mushrooms and muscle after 60. Now, let's talk about one of the most misunderstood foods, mushrooms. Yes, mushrooms. The quiet, humble food most people ignore when they think about strength. But modern science is beginning to see them differently. In fact, new studies show that certain mushrooms can help older adults not only maintain, but rebuild lost muscle tissue. Let's look at why. A single cup of cooked mushrooms contains around 12 to 15 grams of protein. That's already more than a can of sardines. But the story doesn't end there. Mushrooms are rich in potassium, which helps prevent muscle cramps and supports proper muscle contractions, something every active senior depends on. They're also high in selenium, a natural antioxidant mineral that protects muscle tissue from the wear and tear of aging. Think of selenium as a small shield for your muscle fibers, keeping them from breaking down too soon. And then, there are the B vitamins, especially B6 and folate. They turn the protein you eat into usable energy for muscle repair. When you combine all of this, you get a food that doesn't just feed the body, it supports it from the inside out. But what makes mushrooms truly special is something most people never talk about. They're natural anti-inflammatory compounds, called beta-glucans. Inflammation is one of the main reasons many older adults feel sore or stiff after even light activity. Beta-glucans help reduce that inflammation, allowing the body to recover faster. In one 12-week study, seniors who took mushroom extracts while doing light resistance training gained 18% more muscle and recovered 23% faster than those who didn't. It's a simple reminder that food can be medicine when chosen wisely. Now, you might be wondering, how do I actually use canned mushrooms? They sound boring, right? Not at all. They're one of the easiest, most affordable ways to add real nutrition to your meals. And because they're pre-cooked, they save you time and energy, something we all value more as we age. Try this simple idea in the morning: saute a handful of canned mushrooms with a bit of spinach. Add 2 or 3 scrambled eggs and a spoon of cottage cheese. You'll get a breakfast packed with clean protein, B vitamins, and potassium, a perfect start for your muscles and your mind. At lunch, toss those mushrooms into a salad with some grilled chicken and chickpeas. Add a spoon of Greek yogurt for a creamy dressing. Your heart, your digestion, and your energy levels will thank you. And for dinner, combine canned mushrooms with a bit of lean chicken, some broccoli, and a bowl of brown rice. It's warm, nourishing, and easy to digest, the kind of meal that helps your muscles recover overnight. In Japan, mushrooms have long been considered a warrior's food. Samurai and laborers ate them to sustain strength during long journeys. Centuries later, science now explains why it worked. The amino acids, minerals, and antioxidants in mushrooms naturally enhance muscle recovery and endurance. So yes, mushrooms may look simple, but they hold a quiet wisdom, the kind that reminds us that strength doesn't always come from the most expensive foods or supplements. Sometimes it's hidden right there on your pantry shelf. In the next part of this series, we'll explore another powerful canned food, one that works in perfect partnership with mushrooms to help your body reach its true protein goals. Until then, if you found this video helpful, please like, share, and subscribe so more people can rediscover their strength one meal at a time. And tell me in the comments, have you ever tried adding mushrooms to your meals? How did you feel afterward? Your story might inspire someone else to start their own journey back to vitality. The power of canned tuna after 60. If mushrooms are the quiet healers of your muscles, then canned tuna is the builder, steady, reliable, and full of strength. For generations, people have turned to tuna as an easy, affordable source of protein. But most of us never realize just how perfectly it fits the needs of an aging body. After 60, your muscles begin to lose the ability to use protein efficiently. It's not just about eating more. It's about choosing the kind your body can actually absorb. Tuna happens to be one of the most efficient. A small serving, just about 3.5 ounces, contains nearly 30 grams of complete protein. That's 40% more than a can of sardines. And it's not just quantity, it's quality. Tuna provides all 9 essential amino acids that your muscles need for repair and rebuilding. This makes it ideal for older adults who want to maintain strength, balance, and mobility without relying on powders or expensive supplements. But protein isn't the only secret inside that silver can. Tuna is also rich in selenium, the same protective mineral we saw in mushrooms. It acts like an internal antioxidant, calming the silent inflammation that slows recovery and weakens aging muscles. Then there's vitamin B12, often low in seniors. Without enough of it, your nerves can't properly signal your muscles to move. A small deficiency can cause fatigue, tremors, or that strange sense of slowness many people describe. Regularly eating tuna helps restore that vital connection between your brain, your nerves, and your muscle fibers, helping you move with more control and confidence. A long-term study of 180 older adults proved just how powerful this simple food can be. Those who added tuna to their meals 3 times a week for 8 months gained an average of 4 pounds of lean muscle mass, more than triple the results of those who ate the same calories but skipped the tuna. That's not a small difference. That's the difference between struggling to climb stairs and walking up them with ease. And this wisdom isn't new. In the Mediterranean, elders have eaten preserved tuna for thousands of years. Sailors, farmers, even shepherds carried it on long journeys to maintain their energy. They didn't know the scientific terms, but they understood what the body remembered: tuna restores vitality. Here's how you can make it part of your day, without getting bored or tired of the same taste. Morning idea: mix half a can of tuna with your scrambled eggs, and a few slices of canned mushrooms. Add a bit of spinach or cheese if you like. That single meal delivers nearly 40 grams of high-quality protein before the day even begins. Lunch idea: make a Mediterranean-style bowl. Combine canned tuna, white beans, chopped vegetables, and a drizzle of olive oil and lemon. It's light, refreshing, and rich in nutrients that support both heart and muscle health. Dinner idea: toss tuna with whole grain pasta, add roasted vegetables and a touch of olive oil. This slow-release combination feeds your muscles overnight, helping them recover while you rest. Now, a small reminder. Canned tuna often contains sodium, especially the varieties packed in brine. If you have high blood pressure, choose the low-sodium or water-packed version. It gives you the same benefits, without the extra salt load. And always, balance your protein with colorful vegetables. Think of protein as the structure and vegetables as the maintenance team. Both are essential for longevity. So the next time you open your pantry and see that humble can of tuna, don't underestimate it. It's more than a quick lunch. It's a science-backed, age-friendly powerhouse that helps rebuild the body you still deserve to live in. The truth is, aging doesn't mean shrinking. It means refining, doing more with wisdom, less with struggle. Tuna is one of those small, quiet tools that help you do exactly that. In our next part, we'll talk about a surprising hero: canned beef. Many people overlook it, but it holds the key to faster muscle recovery and lasting endurance. If today's message helped you, please remember to like this video, share it with someone who might need encouragement, and subscribe so you don't miss the next episode. And before you go, tell me in the comments, do you eat tuna regularly? How do you like to prepare it? Your ideas might give someone else a fresh start on their journey to strength and vitality. The strength inside canned beef. If mushrooms nourish the body, and tuna rebuilds your foundation, then canned beef is the strength that helps you stand taller, move steadier, and feel alive again. Many people overlook canned beef, thinking it's just emergency food. But science now sees it differently. It's one of the most concentrated sources of complete, easily absorbed protein, especially valuable for seniors whose digestion has slowed with age. a small 3-ounce serving, can deliver 25 to 28 grams of complete protein. That's nearly twice what sardines or eggs can offer. And this protein isn't just fuel, it's a message to your body, a signal that says, it's time to rebuild. Because as we grow older, our muscles stop responding to weak signals. We need stronger cues, and beef provides exactly that. Canned beef contains all 9 essential amino acids, plus a special compound called creatine. You may have heard of it. Athletes use it to improve performance. But here's the secret: your body makes less of it as you age. Creatine helps muscles contract efficiently. It gives you the strength to get up from a chair, to lift groceries, or to take that extra walk after dinner without feeling drained. And then, there's heme iron, the type of iron your body absorbs best. It improves oxygen delivery to your muscles, so you don't feel that breathless fatigue after simple activities. Combined with vitamin B12 and zinc, beef becomes not just a meal, but a repair system. Zinc helps your body synthesize new muscle fibers. Vitamin B12 keeps your nerves and muscle coordination sharp. And selenium, once again, our recurring hero mineral, protects your muscle cells from age-related damage. Modern research confirms what tradition already knew. A 16-week study of 120 older adults found that those who added canned beef to their daily meals gained 22% more lean muscle and improved their strength by 28% compared to those relying only on plant proteins. That's a real, measurable difference. The kind that shows up in how you feel when you wake up in the morning or how you move throughout the day. But this isn't new wisdom. In the 1800s, American railroad workers and cowboys relied on canned beef to survive months of intense physical labor. They didn't have nutrition labels, but they noticed something simple: when they had beef, they stayed strong. When they didn't, their energy faded fast. Sometimes, the oldest habits still carry the deepest truth. Now let's bring this wisdom into your kitchen. Canned beef is already fully cooked. That's part of what makes it perfect for older adults who value simplicity. All it needs is a rinse or a quick heat up. Breakfast idea: dice some potatoes, saute them until golden. Add canned beef with onions and bell peppers. Top with 2 scrambled eggs. This single dish delivers over 35 grams of complete protein and enough energy to start your day strong. Lunch idea: make a colorful power bowl. Combine canned beef, black beans, brown rice, avocado, and maybe even a spoon of tuna. Top with a little salsa. You'll get the full spectrum of amino acids, fiber for digestion, and healthy fats that support hormone balance. Dinner idea: make a simple, comforting stew. Add canned beef to a pot with mushrooms, carrots, celery, and potatoes. Let it simmer gently. The flavors come together beautifully, and the slow release of protein feeds your muscles through the night while you sleep. Now, a word of caution. Canned beef, like many preserved foods, can be high in sodium. If you have high blood pressure, choose the low-sodium version, or drain and rinse before cooking. And remember, protein alone isn't everything. Balance it with colorful vegetables, whole grains, and plenty of water. Your muscles don't work alone. They depend on your heart, your digestion, your circulation, everything connected. Canned beef is not just a food of convenience. It's a food of continuity. It connects generations, from the workers who built railroads to the elders rebuilding their health today. When you open that can, you're not just preparing a meal. You're taking part in a long human story about endurance, nourishment, and wisdom. So the next time you sit down to eat, pause for a moment. Feel gratitude for the simple, strong foods that help your body do its quiet work of healing and renewal. In the final part of this series, we'll uncover a gentle but powerful secret. A food that supports both your muscles and your metabolism. A plant-based hero that works in harmony with everything we've covered so far. If today's lesson inspired you, please take a moment to like this video, share it with someone who needs encouragement, and subscribe so you won't miss the conclusion of this series. And before we move on, I'd love to know, have you ever tried cooking with canned beef? What recipe brings you comfort and strength? Leave a comment below. Your idea might help another person start their own healing journey today. The fourth: canned beans and the hidden enemy. We've talked about mushrooms, the quiet healers. We've talked about tuna, the steady builder. And we've talked about beef, the strength within. Now let's look at something humble, something that grows from the earth itself. Beans. Simple, affordable, but far more powerful than most people realize. For centuries, beans have been called the food of endurance. They're rich in protein, fiber, and complex carbohydrates, the perfect trio for aging muscles. A single cup of canned beans gives you around 13 to 15 grams of protein, plus minerals like magnesium, folate, and potassium that help your body stay balanced and energized. But their real magic lies in how they sustain you. The slow-burning carbohydrates in beans release energy steadily throughout the day, keeping your blood sugar stable and your muscles well-fed. This is vital for older adults, because sudden spikes and crashes in blood sugar don't just affect energy, they actually interfere with muscle repair. Beans are also rich in lysine, an amino acid often missing in plant-based diets. Lysine helps your body turn protein into muscle tissue and keeps your bones strong by improving calcium absorption. A 20-week study on seniors found that those who added beans to their daily meals had 16% better muscle endurance and 19% faster recovery than those who didn't. The message is clear: you don't need fancy powders or expensive meals. You need consistency, and nature already provides it. Now let's make this practical. Breakfast idea: sauté a handful of mushrooms until golden. Add half a cup of black beans and a few scrambled eggs. Sprinkle a little cheese or herbs on top. It's soft, easy to digest, and provides steady energy all morning. Lunch idea: combine chickpeas or kidney beans with a can of tuna, some diced vegetables, a drizzle of olive oil, and lemon juice. This simple salad gives you a full spectrum of amino acids and healthy fats that keep hormones balanced, crucial for muscle health after 60. Dinner idea: make a comforting chili. Mix canned beans with canned beef, a few tomatoes, onions, and gentle spices. Simmer slowly. It's warm, nourishing, and supports overnight muscle repair. Beans are also gentle on the budget. They store easily, cook quickly, and fit into any meal. But more than that, they remind us that strength doesn't always come from luxury. It often comes from simplicity. In many traditional cultures, beans were the food of warriors. Not because they were strong on their own, but because they taught patience, balance, and endurance, the same qualities we need as we age gracefully. But before we close today's journey, there's something I must warn you about. Because no matter how well you eat, there's one food that can silently undo all your effort. And chances are, it's sitting in your kitchen right now. Instant noodles. They look harmless, quick, easy, comforting. But when combined with healthy proteins like tuna, beef, or beans, they can create what scientists call a metabolic storm. Instant noodles are made from refined flour and contain extremely high sodium and preservatives. Their glycemic index, a measure of how fast they raise your blood sugar, is almost as high as white bread. When you eat them alongside your protein, that sudden blood sugar spike stops your muscles from absorbing amino acids efficiently. It literally blocks your body from using the nutrients you worked so hard to eat. In one 10-week study, seniors who ate instant noodles along with protein-rich meals had 35% less muscle growth than those who avoided them. Not only that, their inflammation markers went up dramatically. Here's why that matters: when inflammation becomes chronic, your body goes into defense mode. It stops rebuilding and starts breaking down muscle instead. That's why some people can eat enough protein but still feel weaker month after month. Let me share a true story. A man named James, 72 years old, came to his doctor confused. He ate tuna, mushrooms, even beans regularly. But his muscles kept shrinking, and his joints were always sore. After reviewing his diet, the doctor noticed one simple pattern. James was eating instant noodles 3 times a week. Just a quick meal. They removed the noodles, replaced them with brown rice and quinoa. Within 4 weeks, James gained back over a pound of muscle, his inflammation dropped by 60%, and his energy returned. Sometimes, healing starts not by adding more, but by removing what harms you. Instant noodles may comfort the tongue, but they quietly exhaust the body. They fill the stomach, but starve the cells. If you truly want to stay strong, replace them with real grains, quinoa, brown rice, or whole wheat pasta. Your muscles will thank you in ways you can actually feel. So here's the truth, my friend, building strength after 60 is not a battle of willpower, it's a rhythm of wisdom. Choosing simple, honest foods. Letting your body heal itself, one meal at a time. You now know the 4 humble allies of your muscles: mushrooms, tuna, beef, and beans, and the one quiet enemy that's best left behind. If you've watched this far, you've already proven something powerful, that you care about your health, your strength, and your independence. Now I invite you, take one small step today. At your next meal, choose just one of these powerful foods. Notice how your body feels afterward. That small choice is how every transformation begins. Before you go, I'd love to hear from you. Do you eat instant noodles? And which of these 4 foods are you most excited to try this week? Share your thoughts in the comments. Your story might inspire someone else to start their own journey too. If today's video brought you insight, please take a gentle moment to like, share, and subscribe. Because tomorrow, we'll uncover an ancient method that boosts muscle strength by 34%, even without exercise. You won't want to miss it. Until then, remember this: you are stronger than you think. Your body still listens. You only need to speak to it kindly, through the foods you choose, and the care you give yourself every day.